mad at me because I ain't come in. Had motherfuckers from the job texting my number and shit like, hey, you gonna come in? No. No. So I left that motherfucker, bro. I got one paycheck from they dumb ass. What's good, everybody? I'm King from King Just Snapped. And today I'm with Art School, taught me how to finesse. What do I do? Interesting question. I smoke weed. I live life on the edge. I make beautiful music. I sell amazing cars. And I fuck bad bitches. Bitches. Man, I think I was in 4th grade. I'm gonna answer this honestly. I I think I was on the bus getting ready to I wanted to be cool in front of my friends and shit. I wrote a rap and that bitch was hard as fuck. And niggas was like, damn, you hard as fuck, nigga. Ever since then I just kept with it, you know what I'm saying? It's just kinda how that went. Back in that time, for sure, Lil Wayne, Drake, for sure. Let's see. I was listening to a lot of Lil Wayne, I gotta say. A lot of Lil Wayne. That was back when, the Carter 4 had just dropped, them was some different times, So I'd say, that was really my heavy inspiration back then.
Favorite album?
All-time favorite album? I think it'll be You Knew This Would Happen. Well, so it's two young niggas spitting some hot shit. And I think, it's just very relatable, I don't know. It's just something about that hot shit, the way them niggas talking they shit to just, I don't know. I like it. But how I got into selling cars, shit. Really, I woke up, I'm cap shit. So growing up, my dad used to always, buy cars and shit and fix them up and all that. So, me and my brother were always interested in it on, two individual, different things. So, one day, I guess we had a conversation about it and we was both, going forward in our own different lanes with that shit. And then, so we just put our individual thoughts together and Amazing Autos was born. One of my favorite movies, Hancock. Number one, this shit funny as hell. What the fuck made them come up at Hancock? But two, man, that shit funny as hell, bro. I think when I was a kid, I watched that shit. And I still watch to this day when he be like, "I stick your head up his ass," and he actually do that shit. I think that's all time comedic moments. Oh God, a nigga head up at another nigga ass. Shit, I guess you could say I ain't gonna say I necessarily met that nigga, but I shook hands with that nigga Isaiah Rashad. Shit, that shit was cool as fuck. Yeah, that nigga was cool as fuck. That nigga had just performed. At that time, he ain't even had dropped that song yet, but it was that song. I don't even know what the name of that shit is, but it's I can't help but keep my feet up, call my kinfolk. Dog, what you doing? That shit hard as fuck. But he had just performed that shit. They came up. I'm damn near on stage with this nigga teed up. The nigga shook my hand like shit, bro. We lit, bro. I got my camera. I'm oh, teed up. Yeah. So yeah, that was just a good surreal experience. I tried to meet the nigga afterward. The nigga definitely was tired of here, fucking out some bitches or whatever here, fucking on. I'm from Jackson, Mississippi. Jackson, Jacktown, Juice City. I love all that lovely shit. The only place to be, Murray High School.
Bro, what the
I went to Murray High School. I'm talking to nobody. I went to Murray High School, the only place to be. You feel me? So I went to Power APAC. I was always in Power APAC. Went to middle school at Bailey, APAC Middle School, and People's Middle School. In them trenches in the South. You feel me? And then I'm capped like shit. In elementary, I went to Sykes. That's where I started. And then I went to Davis Magnet, and then I ended up at Power APAC. So yeah, that's my little matriculation or whatever. Yeah, man. I don't even want to talk about it, but she was a bad bitch though. I ain't gonna lie. It was in middle school. but she taught me some real shit. Yep. Bye. I was in middle school. She was 7th grade. I was in 8th grade, finna graduate and shit. Nigga, this shit hurt. I ain't never heard like that before again. Yeah, I guess I still know her. I don't really talk to her like that. It's some middle school shit, man. You feel me? I would call that bitch fuck that bitch like, ah! Ah! No, I'm talking that shit. Cheese. I ain't gonna lie. Well, you gotta put that salt and pepper on that first jet, right, with that little bit of butter and then some cheese, you feel me? None of that sugar shit. I mean, yeah, shit ain't sweet. None of that sugar shit. It's just like that. A dream collaboration. I ain't gonna lie. Music, for sure, I would like to collaborate with Baby King. Business, Apple. I don't know, like, on what facet, but on God, Apple, I can make you some bread. Hit my motherfucking line, shit. Let's make this shit happen. On me. Man, worst job I ever had, I was at Zia. Man, bruh, this like a New Orleans-based restaurant. Food good as a motherfucker. You get half-price food. That's what made me stay as long as I did. 2 weeks. Goddamn. I worked a 12-hour shift. I was in college, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? I worked a 12-hour shift, and they were talking about coming in the next day. Mad at me because I ain't come in. Had motherfuckers from the job texting my number and shit like, hey, you gonna come in? No. No. So I left that motherfucker, bro. I got one paycheck from they dumb ass. But fuck Zia. Anybody that work for them, don't work for them. Come work for Amazing. Fuck the company. I got y'all. I need a bad bitch with big booty and big breasts. That's my 3-year plan.
Man, well, King, we appreciate you coming and fucking with the art school today. Yeah, man, young legend, man. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. Keep inspiring the kids, and you know what I'm saying. I really pray that you get that bad bitch with the big titties. That bitch with excellent you.